wait till I get my money right. I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I spent that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless. To whom much is given, much is taken.
Good news, I tell you this, if all goes well, our troubles will be past.
But what was the oracle? Right now I'm swaying between hope and fear.
If you want to hear it in the presence of these people, I shall tell you. If not, let's go inside.
Say it before all of us. I sorrow more for them than for myself.
Then I shall tell you exactly what the god Apollo answered. These are his words. Pollution, a hidden sore is festering in our land. We are to stop its growth before it's too late.
Pollution? How are we to save ourselves?
Blood for blood. To save ourselves, we are to banish a man or pay for blood with blood. It is a murder which has led us to this despair.
A murder? Whose? Did the god say whose?
My lord, before he came to our city, we had a king. His name was Elias.
I know, although I never saw him.
He was murdered, and the god's command is clear. We must find the assassin and destroy him.
But where? Where is he to be found? How can we find the traces of crime committed long ago?
He lives among us. If we seek, we will find. What we do not seek cannot be found.
Where was it that Elias met his death? At home? The country? In some foreign land?
One day he left and told us he would go to Delphi. That was the last time we saw him.
And there was no one who could tell me what happened? No one who traveled with him? Did no one see? Is there no evidence?
All perished, all except one who ran in panic from the scene and cannot tell us anything for certain, except...
Except what? What was it? One clue might lead to many. We have to grasp the smallest shred of hope.
He said that robbers, many of them, fell upon Elias and his men and murdered them.
Robbers? Who committed murder? Why? Unless they were paid assassins.
We considered that, but the king was dead, and we were plagued with trouble.
Trouble?
No one came forth as an avenger.
What could have kept you from investigating the death of your king?
The Sphinx. The Sphinx was confounding us with her riddles, forcing us to abandon our search for unknown, and to tend what was then.
And I shall begin again. I shall not cease until I bring the truth to light. Apollo has shown, and you have shown, the duty which we owe the dead. You have my gratitude. You will find me a firm ally. And together we shall exact vengeance for our land and for the god. I shall not rest till I dispel this defilement, not just for another man's sake, but for my own as well, too. Yes, I shall be serving Laius and myself. Now go, my children. Leave the steps of the altar. Go. Take away your laurel branches. Go to the people of Cadmus. Summon them. Tell them that I, their king, will leave nothing untried. And with the help of God, we shall find success or ruin.
In the name of heaven, my lord, tell me the reason for your bitterness.
I will, because you mean more to me than anyone. The reason is Creon and his plot against my throne.
But can you prove a plot?
He says that I, Oedipus, bear the guilt of Laius' death.
How does he justify this change?
He does not stain his own lips by saying it, no. He used that false prophet to speak for him.
Then you can exonerate yourself because no mortal has the power of divination, and I can prove it. An oracle came to Laius once from the Pythian priests, saying not from Apollo himself that he would die at the hands of his own child, his child and mine. Yet the story which he heard was that robbers murdered Laius in a place where 3 roads meet. As for the child, when he was 3 days old, Laius drove pins into his ankles and handed him to some caste upon a deserted mountain path to die. And so Apollo's prophecy was unfulfilled. He did not die by the hand of his child. Yet these had been the prophecies. You need not give them any credence, for the god will reveal what he wants.
Jocasta, my heart is troubled at your words. Suddenly my thoughts are wandering, disturbed.
What is it? What makes you so frightened?
Your statement, that Laius was murdered in a place where 3 roads meet. Isn't that what you said?
Yes, that was the story then. That is the story now.
Where is this place where 3 roads meet?
In a land called Phasis, where the roads from Delphi and Deluia converge.
How long a time has passed since then?
We heard it shortly before you came.
Oh God, what have you planned for me?
What is it, Oedipus? What frightens you?
Do not ask me. Do not ask. Just tell me. What was Laius like? How old was he?
He was tall, and his hair was lightly cast with silver tones, the contour of his body much like yours.
Oh God, am I cursed but cannot see it?
What is it, Oedipus? You frighten me.
It cannot be that the prophet sees. Tell me one more thing.
You frighten me, my lord. But I will try to tell you what I know.
Who traveled with the king? Was he alone? Was there a guide, an escort, a few, many?
There were 5. One of them, a herald, had a carriage in which Laius rode.
Oh God, I see it all now. Jocasta, who told you this?
A servant, the one who returned alive.
Did you or did you not give him that child?
I did. I gave it to him, and I wish I had died that day.
You tell the truth or you'll have your wish now.
If I tell, it would be worse.
Still he puts it off.
I said I gave him that child.
Where did you get it? Your house? Someone else's? Where?
Not mine. Someone else.
Whose? One of the citizens? Whose house?
Oh God, Master! Don't ask me anymore.
This is the last time that I ask you.
It was a child from the House of Lies.
A slave? Or of his own line?
Ah, Master, why do I have to speak?
You have to, and I have to hear.
They said it was his child, but the Queen could tell you best.
Why? Did she give you the child?
Yes, my lord.
Why?
To kill!
Her own child?
Yes, because she was terrified of some dreadful prophecy.
Prophecy.
The child would kill his father.
Then why did you give him to this man?
I felt sorry for him, Master, and I thought that he would take him in his own house. But he saved him from his suffering, for worse suffering yet. My lord, if you are a man he says you are, oh God, you were born to suffering.
Oh God. Oh no. I see it all now. All clear. Oh light. I will never look on you again. Sin. Sin in my birth. Sin in my marriage. Sin in blood.
What